What is going on? Mr. Crazy 1870 with the full review of the Samsung Galaxy Gear. So looking at the band, it feels like it's made out of this flexible rubber material, which should be easy to wipe off just in case it ever gets dirty with normal wear. So depending on the size of your wrist, the band is also fully adjustable to a couple sizes ranging from small to a big wrist like myself. And it's done by simply moving the locking latch either up or down depending on where you feel the right size is at for you. Now, as far as the design, to me, the watch looks really attractive, especially this brushed metal bezel, which really makes the Gear watch stand out. The one thing to keep in mind is that if you have small hands, the watch is gonna look and feel really big. Even for me, and I have big hands, I felt the Gear watch packs some really good weight, and sometimes I just really wanted to just take it off. So pairing the Galaxy Gear to the Note 3 is very easy and simple. Now, I use this NFC and Bluetooth to pair. There's also no micro USB port on the Galaxy Gear, so you are going to have to use the built-in charging dock to charge up the Gear. Now, I really couldn't tell you how long it takes to charge, but I'm assuming it charges pretty fast, and I usually left it charging overnight. On the Galaxy Gear, you're going to find only one single button to the top right-hand side, and if you hold it down, it will turn on the Samsung Galaxy Gear. And if you hold it down while the smartwatch is on, you have a couple options. You can power off, restart. You also have a couple sound options like activate sound, vibrate mode, and silent mode. There's also an outdoor mode which will boost up the brightness. Alright, so I also wanted to show you guys some of the on-screen gestures and some of the apps that comes on the Galaxy Gear. So if I swipe to the right, we have notifications, which is pretty self-explanatory. So for example, if you get a text or a phone call, you are going to be notified via the app on the Galaxy Gear. Now, if you get a text message, you are able to view it. You're also able to call the sender if you want or reply via S-Voice. Now, S-Voice worked alright, I guess. It kind of came in handy when I was driving just to send off a quick reply to an incoming message. You can also use S-Voice to call a contact on your phone.
Calling Crazy.
The next option would be to send a text message to one of your contacts. Text Crazy.
What's your message?
What's up, dude? Period.
Here is your message. Ready to send it?
No.
All right, I canceled it.
Text Crazy.
What's your message?
What's up, dude? Question mark.
Here is your message. Ready to send it?
Yes.
Sending message. Okay, I sent it.
Or you also have the option to even set the timer. Set timer 1 minute. Alright, next we have voice memo, which can come in super handy. Now, another thing to keep in mind is that it's also going to send it over to the Galaxy Note 3. And here we also have the gallery where you can pretty much view all the images you've taken on the Samsung Galaxy Gear. Same with the videos, you can pretty much view them on the watch itself. And if you hit the menu button, you also have the option to share them or delete them if you want. Next up is the media controller, where it pretty much lets you control your music from the Gear itself. You can also adjust the volume up and down. There's also a pedometer where it pretty much tracks your steps and helps you keep track of your daily workout. And for the most part, it worked alright. Sometimes it kind of threw me off a little bit, but you're also required to walk at a certain rate, obviously, to burn more calories. But I hardly ever use it in my daily life, so I was like, whatever, I'm not going to use it anyway. Now, going over just a couple more, and you can also access your call log and your contacts as well. Now, when you get an incoming call, you simply slide to accept the call. There's also two built-in mics that work really well, and I really have no complaints. Towards the bottom of the Gear Watch, you will also find a built-in speaker that is pretty loud for whenever you're on a private call. So the Galaxy Gear packs a small little 1.9 megapixel camera, which picture quality looked alright. I mean, it's not going to replace your Note 3's camera, but I guess it does get the job done. It also shoots 720p HD video, which again, quality looked pretty decent. It's not top notch, but decent. You have two video sizes to choose from: 720p, 1280 by 720, or 640 by 640. With the photos, you also have a couple options as well. Now, the first one is auto or macro, in case you want to take them close as shots. There's also two photo sizes: 1392 by 1392 or 1280 by 960. You also have the option of adding the Galaxy stamp on your images, and if that's not your thing, you can simply turn it off. Alright, so diving a little bit into Gear Manager, which you're going to have to download on your G-Note 3. So here we have a couple of apps and settings. First, we have clocks, which you have a couple of options to choose from, like analogs or digital, depending on what floats your boat. You also have a couple clock skins with some shortcuts to a couple useful apps like the camera, mic, and settings. Now here you can adjust some settings on your apps like call logs and contacts. You can either turn them on or turn them off. The Samsung App Store is pretty limited. There's mostly clock apps. Other than that, the rest were all pretty much useless to me. And I almost forgot to mention that if you ever misplace your gear, you can track it via the Find feature in the Gear Manager. You simply click on the Find My Gear, hit start, and then the gear will beep and the screen will turn on. So you could definitely track it around the house. I know my son always grabs my stuff and then I ask him. But the good thing is that when I ask him where's my stuff, or like, you know, where's my wallet or whatnot, he always knows where everything's at. So, but nonetheless, pretty cool feature in case you ever misplace your Gear Watch. Now, battery life was also pretty good. I would say I got about a full day of use, so no doubt that this needs to hit the charger every single night. If not, you're gonna be running low battery the next day. So is it worth the $300? I would say definitely not. I mean, it's really expensive. $300. I mean, not just anybody's gonna hand you $300. So it is expensive. It's up there. Yes, it's cool, it's useful at the same time, but I just didn't not see myself using it that much. I guess the excitement was just a couple of days. Other than that, I don't know, I just got bored of it and didn't really see myself using it that much. I guess it's just limited to what it can do, but I'm really looking forward to what's coming new to the Gear Watch. So that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this one. Show me your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'm curious to read what you guys have to say about the Galaxy Gear Watch. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at MrCrazy1870. Please check out the site, loonytech.com. Check out the channel for all the latest videos. I should have the full review of the Note 3, Nexus 5, iPad Air, and I also have the PS4 coming on Friday. I know I'm a little bit backed up, but please bear with me, guys. I am going to be getting these reviews out. So once again, thank you guys so much for your support, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Late.